Hello, my lovelies. So today we are putting back on the CGM. So the little scar right there, that's where the implant for the Eversense365 is implanted into my arm. So we have to get the CGM back into my arm. So first what I do is prep the skin with a little skin prep. If you can see that. So I'll take that, prep the skin. It's very, very moist. So put it on, prep the area where we're going to stick it, and let that, of course, dry. Then I get the sticker. I like the one with the white fabric. They have a clear one. It does not stay on. Even though I put something on top of that, it still don't be staying on. It be just crinkling up and coming off. I like this sensor because one, I keep it for a year. I don't have to prick myself. It's implanted in my arm, and it just continuously gives me my glucose levels. So basically take that off, put the sensor on here. So let me show you the sensor. This is what the sensor looks like. Let me just charge it up on the bottom with it's not a USB-C, so it's the, I want to say it's the micro or mini USB. It's not the C one. I wish they would make it on the C one because I have a lot of charger cords that does it. Takes about 10 minutes to charge fully. You do have to charge it almost every day and a half or so. You can almost make 2 days. What I do like about this version instead of the other version is that it will allow you to take your shot, not your shot, your glucose levels every week instead of having to check them every day to calibrate. Calibrate, that's what I'm looking for. All right, so let me get this installed and put on the arm. Let's see if I could do this and still record. This piece will tell you exactly how the app works. So once I put the sensor and on my arm, I need to connect it to the app so that it starts measuring. Okay, I'm going through a moment right now. So yes, we are high. I will click the Eversense365 application. As you can see, I'm going up. I also did just give myself an insulin shot, so that is another reason as well. I'm in the middle of calibration, but what I'll do is I'll get the sticker, take the sensor off the charger, and then it'll ask me to go to the placement guide. And here you have to hover over the sensor that's on the arm with the transmitter and get it into the excellent. The second bar is good, and the third small bar is fair. So once you get it into a good enough area, you'll hit done, and then it'll put it in placement in progress like it is at the top. And it takes about 10 minutes or so to get that going, and you'll just be in a countdown, and then you can see your glucose levels. See, I was good, and then I wasn't so much good. So, but then you can see your glucose levels, and the break is where I didn't have the sensor on at all. And then it also gives you the calibrate button is where you'll prick your finger and put the actual glucose level in. And then once you do it, I'm right now, as you can see, my current phase is doing it weekly. The old sensor used to make you do it daily, but I'm so glad that now I only have to do it weekly. And then you also have, we did a placement guide. You have the event log, which tells you when you had calibrating moments, things of that nature. You have reports that tells you exactly how long you've been in target level, below target level, and above the target level. So the last 30 days, I was in target level 78%. I was below the target level 1%, and I was above target level 21. I'm trying to get more green on the actual map. It does go out to 90 days, but I haven't really had this 90 days. I've only had it since January, the first week of January, so it's kind of skewed for the 90 days, but I can still do the 30-day one. I can do the 14-day down to 7, and then of course 1 day hasn't looked so good. So we really got to get it back on our eating and keep consistent with the insulin shots. Let me put it back to 30, but that's how you use the actual application. All right, so I had to take a time out to place it on my arm, and I just hover around where it's located. And then on the app, I have to wait for myself to get a good signal. Hit done so it connects, and then so it's on. But I find that I have to still put extra levels on because for some reason my clothing will rub up against it and it will come off. The good thing about it is if you knock this thing off, you don't have to restick yourself or anything like you have to do with the other CGMs. You just get another sticker. You get another one of these. If this one doesn't stick, you get another one of these and just restick it. So there is one more step. I like to add a little extra protection. So I put the little waterproof adhesive on. Just because for some reason when I put a shirt on or something, it'll unravel and then it'll start sticking to the clothing. So I like to get this, which is just a little waterproof adhesive, and cut it up and put it on. Just for a little added protection. See if we can do this. I have the dullest scissors here. So get that. I may have not cut it big enough, so we'll see. Whoops, that's the wrong piece. Take the bottom piece out. See if I can get this on like I need it. Put it about midway. And this is where it gets tricky doing this by yourself. Taking off that piece. Stick, 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 stick as much as I can to the skin. Now I'm aiming to get these blue strips out by myself. Sometimes this part takes me a little longer to get off. But now, as you can see, we are woo-proof and it's on. So this will stay on for about a day. If I needed to shower, this part is waterproof. The sensor is pretty much, it's water resistant. So getting in the shower and getting it a little bit wet doesn't affect it too much. Or I could just take it off and reapply it as well. But now we'll get readings throughout the day. And I like that because I don't have to prick myself with my glucometer. This right here. Ooh, this right here. About once a week after the initial calibration. It's just at once a week, and then I'm good to go. And now we'll just know what's been going on with the arm and the glucose levels. So this is the Eversense365. It stays implanted for a year, and it just provides you all of the levels of your glucose as well. It vibrates when you're getting low, like going too low, and it also vibrates when you're getting high. Like, it's a strong vibration. The app also beeps you. So you still have that where you can hear it. But what I like about it most is that it'll vibrate your arm. Kind of like the same power of the vibration that's on your phone when you put it on silent. It works the same way. So if you're wearing one, let me know how you like it. If you have any questions, I have had the Eversense, at the 6 months one for all of last year. And this is the first year that I'm having with the 365. So I'll keep this on until 2026. Let me know in the comments.